Welcome back to another What the Puck podcast. It's been a while, so thank you for all the comments and the DMs people have been sending me and the likes and all that fun stuff. I appreciate it. I definitely love interacting with other goalies, not the YouTubers or you know those type of people, the commercial people. I want the real 9 to 5 people to contact me and definitely be into me. And I met plenty of them. So um, thank you. As you can tell, I'm back from Philly, you know? So yeah, no, I'm a Bruins fan, but I'm trolling, right? Eric Lindros was one of the best players in the 90s growing up. That was one of the best players. I know he had the whole Quebec thing, but Legion of Doom, like, yeah, that was great 90s hockey. But anyways, I'm here to talk about trolling. Yes, I'm trolling. I'm a Bruins fan my whole life. I love the Bruins, but I'm wearing Flyers shit in this video. So I'm definitely trolling. But here's the thing, I get trolled on a lot. And 100% of it is trolled on by Twitter. You can follow me at Masstendy on Twitter. I post a lot on Twitter. That's like my main platform. I don't really do a Facebook unless it's like personal, which I deactivated. The IG, I'm just like, yeah, softcore porn on there. um, I really don't have much of a following on Twitter, but I love Twitter. I think Twitter will be the next great war will be fought on Twitter. So I get trolled on all the time. Just random people. You know what? You make a comment and somebody disagrees with you, they're gonna like tear you apart. I've had people make fun of my wife, my daughter, myself, everything. I'm just like, what is wrong with you? It's great though. I love it. I love that type of negative attention. Some people might get all pissed off and mad, but I'm like, listen, I put my face out there. I'm not a brand, but I put my face out there and people just attack me. And I mean, there's so many like examples and so much stuff. I mean, this video would be like 2 hours long. I think one of my favorites is just the people that attack me that have no profile picture, or the profile picture will be just like a stock picture of like, the Flyers logo or Dave Chappelle or something. And I've had a couple of autistic people harass me on Twitter. And it's like, it, it would be like, imagine being punched by somebody in a wheelchair. Do you punch them back? I wouldn't. But that's my only comparison. It's like, it's the lower level people literally picking on you, and you're like, why? Um, I posted a video, a clip on me on Twitter a long time ago, and it was just the funniest thing in the world. And it was an awful save, and it was a scramble save, and then the puck, and they took it out of the zone. But it was funny because someone was like, "Oh, you know how to play goalie? You suck." And I'm like, okay, show me your videos. I don't need to. I'm like, okay, where have you played? I played D1. I'm like, so prove it. Show me a picture, a video, or something. I don't have to show you. And so I'm just like, you're a fucking asshole. Like, picture and videos don't lie. Okay, remember that. Um. Oh, well, this guy was just talking shit. I forget what he was mad about. He was mad that I made a comment about the Bruins, a negative comment. It wasn't even that. I don't even know what I said. It was something to do with like, well, I don't think the Bruins are gonna be that good this year, and this and that. He's like, and he just talks all this shit. I'm like, dude, like, you would never say this face to face. Oh, I'm 6'7". You couldn't even reach my face, and I'm like, oh, really? That's the best you got? Fucking loser. Seriously, Twitter, Reddit's the worst. Reddit is the worst. I stay off Reddit. No. I never had any beef on Reddit, but I don't go on Reddit. But I've seen some stuff, and it's not even hockey related. It's everything from Charlie Kirk to Oliver Tree to the Porsche girl. Don't look that up on an empty stomach. Um, yeah, really fucked up shit on Reddit. So stay away from Reddit. Twitter is the worst. The worst of the worst is Reddit, but Twitter's the worst. So, anyways, I don't troll. I'm not looking to fight with anybody. I don't give a fuck. I've had a bunch of people on Twitter like accuse me of shit and this and that. So I put out a meme. It's pretty funny. And it was different goalies, like, her ex, her brother, all that. And then I put myself in it. And that was a picture of me at Hockey Town, my Bruins gear. And Ty Anderson, one of the fucking reporters for 98.5. I know him through Dave McCarthy, Natasha Coulter when they were dating. And he grew up in Medford, Ty Anderson, and he was this like comic book nerd. Whatever. I don't need to go into too many details because I don't give a fuck. I don't care. He don't play hockey. He don't skate. He's just a fucking beat writer for the Bruins. Whatever. Your Felger's little bitch. Joe Haggerty's bitch. Whatever. That's fine. You got this big following. Your journalism degree in Suffolk. So where the fuck you went to? I don't give a fuck. Good for you, dude. Like, I'm happy for you. You're doing something right in life, but he hated on me. He didn't like my meme, and somebody shared it, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like that was on my YouTube channel, and somebody shared it on Twitter, and then it came back to me, and I had all these people, bunch of people from Montreal coming at me, and I was like, "Okay," but oh, I loved it. I love the attention. Thank you. But yeah, it was a funny meme though. I did make that meme. I'm not gonna say anything negative about that meme. That meme is actually kind of funny because there's more to the story. But anyways, speaking of Hockey Town and speaking of trolling, I will admit I do troll. And this wasn't a trolling because I wanted to troll. This was created. And it's just the funniest thing in the world because I want to say, I don't even know. It was definitely before COVID. I think I just got back from Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, and I did a free skate. Hockey Town, USA. It's damn. Excuse me. It was a it was what's it called? It was a free skate, and goalies never show up, so goalies play for free. So I go out there and I'm just skating around, minding my own business. I was wearing my black Reebok pads, all black, solid black, and I was wearing my Bruins jersey from, I want to say it was early 2000s. I know Charter was on the team by then. I think Andrew Craycroft was still on the team. So I'm wearing that. I'm looking good. I got my Bruins mask on, and I got my GoPro. I think I just got a new GoPro. So I was like, okay, let me post my GoPro. And I'm just skating around. And I have this fucking dude come up to me. Cage. I don't know him from a hole in the wall. He comes up to me. He's like, yeah, goalie, you can go in the net now. And I'm like, what? Go in the net now? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, you can go in the net now. There's like 4 skaters on the ice, and it's like one little kid, like an 18-year-old, and like a fucking 35, and he's probably like 27. I was probably like 30 at the time. Yeah, this was a couple years ago. It's a while ago. It's like 10, 12 years ago at Hockey Town, USA, and this was this was just skate around. And I'm like, dude, really? You're gonna tell me what to do? Nah, dude, don't do that. Here's the problem I have. You don't tell a goalie what to do, okay? If he came up to me, introduced himself, hey, I'm Chad, I'm Michael, whatever the fuck your name is, Chad Michael, right? One Tree Hill. If he came up to me and just introduced himself and was like talking, shooting the shit with me, it would have been a different story. But he just comes up to me and he's like, giving me an order, like, yeah, no. Go in the crease. Like, what? I looked at him and I was so offended. And trust me, I'm not someone that gets offended. I'm the offender. I offend everybody. So I was like, dude, don't fucking tell me what to do. I didn't say that, of course. I was trying to be respectful. I'm trying to be nice, but I was just like, fuck you, dude, right? So I just skated around. And then, of course, I got off the ice. So I left my GoPro. I think I have the video of it somewhere on my phone. But he took his he put his stick down and then he was just skating by himself with his gloves on. And he looked at the GoPro at one time. I was like, what the fuck is this? But I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, why do you do that? Like, I'm not royalty, but you have to treat goalies like royalty. You kind of need to like listen. I played a long time, and I played with some good goalies. I played some bad goalies. I'm not saying roll the red carpet for me, but there's some goalies who are assholes. I get that, but when I'm on the ice and I'm minding my own business, and somebody comes up to me and says, "Hey, get in the net," are you serious? Fuck you, dude. Go fuck yourself. So, of course, I had to test this theory, and you know what? You made me the troll after that skate. So now it snowballed. I went to a couple more skates. I think I have a video on YouTube of me talking about it, and actually, no, it's when I was wearing my the Shoresy jersey. It was white, and the kid comes up to me. He's like, "Yeah, get in the net." And I'm like, kid was like 19. I'm like, "What the fuck are you?" Trying to think, was he? Oh well, I did a podcast once about the guy that wouldn't talk his. He just keep talking his head off. How he knew Connor Share and I have pants from Carolina Hurricanes. I was in jail. I was a white guy in jail. And I remember the guy working at Hockey Town was like, "You're in this locker room?" He's like, "Yeah, prepared. This guy's gonna talk your head off." I'm like, "Okay." The guy's like, "I had a heart attack. Look at my chest." I felt bad for the guy. I did a whole pod. I think it's on my Spotify. I don't have it uploaded on YouTube, unfortunately. But it was a great hockey moment because this guy was actually pretty funny. He was a big dude. He looked like a Hell's Angel dude. He was just jacked. And I was just like, okay, all right. Oh, I'd love to shoot on a goalie one day. I'm like, dude, just why don't you join the league? I'm not ready to join the league. I'm like, all right, you're cool, man. You're cool. I kind of felt bad for him. And I was like getting undressed as he was dressing. He's like, I was in jail. I'm like, cool, man. But no, there was the best one I'll tell you was during COVID, and I have video of it. It's somewhere in my old videos, and I was wearing the practice jersey for the Devils, and I'm getting dressed, and I see these like two 18-year-old kids. It's just like the middle of Wednesday. This was I'm school is in session, so I don't know if these kids were college kids, dropouts. I don't know, but they had skill. They could launch the puck and stuff. So I get on the ice, I get dressed. So we couldn't go in locker rooms because it was still kind of COVID restrictions. So I get dressed and I had my neck gaiter on and all that shit, and everything's going good. Everything's great, and I'm skating around. I just got injured and I got a concussion, and I was like, okay, you know, let's let's see how I'm doing skating. So we're skating around, all that fun stuff and all that bullshit. Okay, fine. So as I'm skating around, this kid comes up, a young kid, the shield, and you know, he's young, he's skinny, whatever, fine. Comes up to me, he's like, "You don't want me shooting on you. I'd embarrass you." And I'm like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I was just like, "Okay, cool." So I kept skating around, skating around. I was just skating. I never got in the net. I was just skating around, skating around. So finally, I kind of like stopped and I'm looking at the bench at Hockeytown, USA. And this is on the northbound rink. And the doors open up and this other young kid comes in. And they all get off the ice, these two kids, and they're like, yeah, I give them hugs, high fives, all that shit. And he was like, yeah, man, he's out, thanks for coming. It's awesome, it's great. And the kid, he's got his bag over and he's got his sticks, and he's like, oh, there's a goalie here. We can shoot on a goalie. And the kid's like, yeah, we can shoot on him. It'll be fun. Yeah, he's gonna be here for a while. I made him. When that kid put his fucking bag down, I made a beeline to the fucking bench. I started taking my shit off. And I can look to my left. Well, no. My left. This is my right. This is my left. But so yeah, I was looking to them and watching them taking off my chest protector, all this shit. I thought these kids were gonna fucking cry. 19, 20-year-old, they're like, I'm taking off all my shit, packing my shit. I was like, peace. Oh, it was awesome. They never said shit to me. You want to run your mouth? You can. It's fine. But I was dying laughing. I thought it was the funniest thing. Oh, it was so funny. I mean, yes. I'll admit I was trolling right there. That's why I kind of stay away from the what do you call it? It's stick practice, right? And they don't get goalies because somebody's gonna get offended. It's like, well, why aren't you getting the net? I want to shoot on you. No, dude. No. I'm not your personal fucking tutor. Like, come on, stop. You have to show some level of respect. And when you show that, I'll give it back. But if you're just gonna bark out orders, and that's the sad truth. So you can say it's trolling, or you can say I'm an asshole. You can say whatever you want. I'm fine with it. But at the end of the day, I hate saying that. It's treat me the way you want to be treated. Isn't that the golden rule, right? So I know I ran a lot. I apologize, but I'm running out of ideas to talk about on this podcast. So I'm trying to find people to do a podcast with and just shoot the shit with them about hockey. But I appreciate everybody who listens. And this was fun. I'm glad I can air out that. And listen, I'm not a troll, but I'm guilty of trolling when on the ice. So, but here's the thing: when it's on the ice, it's face to face. It's not over a fucking keyboard. Remember that. Thank you. Cheers.